Time 20 Most Influential Leaders of 2023. Every year, Time's Most Influential Leaders list recognizes the extraordinary people who are changing the world with their vision, tenacity, and unwavering dedication. Their inventiveness and tenacity in the face of unheard-of global challenges are demonstrated by the 2023 list. People from a variety of backgrounds, such as business, politics, philanthropy, the arts, and science, are on the list. These leaders have shaped their respective fields and society at large irreversibly with their revolutionary ideas and deeds, inspiring others to follow in their footsteps and charting the course for the future. Olena Zelenska, a pioneering woman. The background and ascent to prominence of Olena Zelenska. Kryvyi Ukraine-born Olena Zelenska first made a name for herself in the literary and television industries. But Volodymyr Zelensky, the man who would go on to become president of Ukraine, brought her into the public eye through their marriage. She entered the country in an unconventional manner, but she has since demonstrated incredible diplomacy and leadership skills, actively taking part in a variety of state initiatives and becoming a strong voice for children's rights and education. Her impact and contributions in the political arena. Zelenska has used her power as the First Lady to advance important reforms during her time in office. Her passion for promoting inclusivity and digital literacy in Ukrainian schools has led her to spearhead a number of educational initiatives. Her dedication to the advancement of society and her skillful manipulation of political processes have made her a respected leader in her own right. Zelenska's effect on the world stage and Ukraine. Zelenska works outside of Ukraine's boundaries. Her advocacy for the rights of children worldwide and her position on the value of education during difficult times have found resonance on a global scale. Her visionary and empathetic leadership has revolutionized the role of the First Lady in Ukraine and changed the way people see women in politics both nationally and internationally. Lula da Silva, Luiz Inácio, a political icon. The political career and historical importance of Lula, whose real name is Luiz Inácio Lula da Silva, came from a lowly background in Brazil and rose to prominence as one of the most powerful politicians in the nation's history. Lula began his career in the military dictatorship as a union leader. He later co-founded the Workers' Party and led Brazil as president from 2003 to 2010. His ascent from a factory worker to the nation's top political position is a potent representation of social mobility and the vitality of democracy. His impact on international and Brazilian politics. Brazil saw tremendous changes in social policy during Lula's presidency, with the goal of lowering inequality and poverty. He established Brazil as a major actor on the international scene by cultivating ties with both developed and developing countries and speaking up in international fora for the rights of the Global South. Brazilian and international politics have been profoundly impacted by his inspiring leadership and progressive policies. Important accomplishments and debates of Lula. Brazil achieved great progress in reducing poverty and promoting social inclusion under Lula's direction, especially with the Bolsa Familia program. During his administration, the economy grew steadily as well, which raised his popularity. Lula's legacy isn't without controversy though. In 2018, he was found guilty of corruption charges, a verdict that divided the public and generated a heated discussion about the state of Brazil's legal system and political integrity. Lula has had an indisputable influence on Brazilian politics and society notwithstanding these scandals. A rising star in American politics, Hakeem Jeffries. Background and political journey of Hakeem Jeffries. Hakeem Jeffries is a well-known figure in American politics who was born and raised in Brooklyn, New York. He first entered politics as a member of the New York State Assembly, where he continuously supported progressive laws. He was chosen to serve as the representative for New York's 8th Congressional District in the U.S. House of Representatives in 2012. Jeffries is a devout public servant with a background in law who has advanced swiftly through the Democratic Party's ranks. His contribution to American politics and legislative achievements. Jeffries has achieved a great deal in the legislative arena and has been instrumental in influencing many important policy discussions. He has led the way in criminal justice reform efforts as a member of the House Judiciary Committee, and his efforts helped to pass the First Step Act. In addition, Jeffries chairs the House Democratic Caucus, a role that has increased his prominence in American politics. His leadership's effect on a range of issues. A great deal of policy has benefited from Jeffries' leadership in a variety of areas. He has made a strong case for economic justice, equitable access to education, and affordable housing. His dedication to these causes has resulted in notable legislative successes and solidified his standing as a formidable champion of progressive causes. Jeffries is recognized by many as a rising star in American politics and as a unifying force within the Democratic Party. Evan Gershkovich, changing the face of the media. The media career and contributions of Evan Gershkovich. Renowned in the media world, Evan Gershkovich is recognized for his creative journalism style. Gershkovich began his career as a field reporter and made a name for himself right away with his thorough reporting and gripping storytelling. His steady rise in the field has allowed him to occupy a number of prominent roles in well-known media organizations, where he has made a substantial impact on improving news distribution and reshaping reporting methodologies. His impact on journalism and innovative media. Gershkovich's impact can be seen in the fields of journalism and new media. He has been a steadfast supporter of using technology to improve news reporting, especially when it comes to immersive storytelling and data-driven journalism. His innovative style has brought about new developments in news presentation, enabling audiences to better understand and be engaged with difficult subjects. Effects on how we take in and interpret news. Contributions by Gershkovich have significantly changed how viewers absorb and comprehend news. He has created an active news consumption experience by incorporating interactive elements into news reporting, which has led to a deeper comprehension of the topics being covered. His dedication to creativity keeps influencing how the news business develops, making him a pioneer in the field of contemporary journalism. Typical characteristics and traits of Evan. Prominent figures such as Evan Gershkovich have characteristics in common that help explain their success. Strong vision, outstanding communication abilities, adaptability, and inventiveness are a few examples of these. They create a compelling and lucid vision for their teams, inspiring them to collaborate towards shared objectives. Their outstanding communication abilities make sure that their ideas are conveyed clearly, which promotes cooperation and understanding. Evan's leadership attitudes and methods. Transformational and democratic aspects can be found in Gershkovich's style of leadership. He is renowned for inspiring his team members to surpass his high expectations by fostering innovation and creativity. His democratic approach has been successful in promoting team growth and productivity because it values team members' opinions and cultivates a collaborative environment. Being listed on Time's Most Influential table. There is a rigorous and meticulous selection process for Time's most influential leaders. It takes into account a number of things, including a leader's vision, capacity for change, communication abilities, and, above all, their influence within their particular fields. In addition to their ability to use innovative techniques to change their industries or areas of expertise, leaders are judged on their ability to motivate others towards a common goal. The fact that these leaders are on the list has enormous significance. It emphasizes their role as agents of social change in addition to recognizing their outstanding accomplishments and contributions. With their bold ideas and aspirational visions, these leaders inspire others, break new ground, and set the standard in their respective fields. Their position as trailblazers in their respective fields is cemented by the list, which is a testament to their impact and influence. Potential futures and persistent effects. It is anticipated that these powerful leaders' future trajectories will be characterized by steady development, ongoing innovation, and growing influence. Their unique leadership philosophies, which fuse progressive tactics with inclusive decision-making procedures, will undoubtedly make them even more well-known. As long as they keep making strides in their respective industries, more people and organizations will probably be motivated to adopt their progressive ideas. It is impossible to exaggerate these leaders' continuing influence on the globe. Their groundbreaking approaches and revolutionary ideas have an impact well beyond their personal circles. Their capacity to bring about profound transformations, impact cognitive frameworks, and motivate others will persistently mold cultural standards, business procedures, and worldwide viewpoints. Their leadership will surely continue to make a lasting impression on the world, whether it is through societal movements, policy changes, or technological advancements. Motivating and spearheading change. Leaders such as Gershkovich, with their unwavering commitment to innovation and progress, inspire and propel change in their respective fields. They advocate for novel ideas, push boundaries, and oppose the status quo. They create a culture that is open to change, energize and mobilize their teams towards transformation, and advance their respective industries. A summary of the outstanding people and their influence. Notable people like Evan Gershkovich and other like him, who are listed on Time's 2023 list of the world's most influential leaders, have accomplished great things in their fields and left a lasting impression on society at large. Their steadfast commitment to innovation and visionary leadership have sparked change and accelerated societal advancements. Their remarkable qualities and abilities, such as resilience, outstanding communication skills, and clear vision, have helped them overcome difficult obstacles and accomplish amazing feats. Their transformational and democratic leadership styles have had a profound effect on their teams, encouraging a collaborative and innovative culture. They have successfully inspired their teams to keep improving and becoming more productive, bringing about notable change in the industries they serve. Their industries and society as a whole have entered an era of unparalleled progress and development as a result of the changes they have instigated and spearheaded, which have upended the status quo and established new norms and standards. Their incredible leadership journey is still inspiring the following generation of leaders and influencing the direction of global leadership.